Okay.
We're good to go. Okay. We are going to take a deeper dive onto one of the words that you read in our decodable. And as we were reading it, you stopped and you said, "What's that mean?" So I thought that was a really good word that we could use in our web today. So let's find it in our sentence. Where is the word? Find the word for me.
Just looking at it 2 seconds ago.
There you go. What's the word?
Wailed.
Wailed. Is there a suffix on that word?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's write wailed. But what's the base word?
Wail.
Wail.
Or wailed or just wailed?
You can write wailed, since that's what it was in the story. By adding that suffix, what does that do to the word?
Make it.
We talked about this last time. If we're going to make it more than one, which is plural, we would add
Suffix.
suffix s or es. But since we're adding suffix ed, what does it make that word?
Yesterday.
In the past. Yep, ed will make that in the past. So I brought it up on my computer, and wail is a verb. So it's an action word. And it means to make mournful sounds, or a cry, a high-pitched cry. And that's how it would be used in to express deep sorrow.
It's a sorrow.
Sorrow means like sadness. But I think, read our sentence again.
Rascal got too close and the doe wailed.
Wailed. So I think that a high-pitched cry makes the most sense.
Yeah.
So why don't we write that here? A high-pitched cry.
So high.
Ooh, I know we haven't learned that. H-I-G-H. H-I. So I-G-H makes the long I sound. High. Pitched.
Pitched.
Yep, except not C-H. What do we want? It's another way to make the that 1-1-1. Yep. Yep. There you go. Can you make your P, that stem, a little longer? There we go. High-pitched cry. Good. So now let's copy down the sentence in context here onto there. So write the whole sentence down. Look at this. Both sentences start kind of similar. Roscoe got too close. Look at the next word.
Yeah.
The sentence up here goes to the
Oh.
too close. I think you're just looking at the other sentence.
And the doe.
Good. So tell me about that sentence. What does it mean to you now that you know the definition of the word?
It means make noise.
Who made the noise?
High pitch. The doe.
Yeah. Why do you think that happened?
Because they were too close and it got scared.
Oh, good job. Yeah, for sure. Can you give us a new sentence using wailed?
A whale wailed when he saw a boat.
Do whales wail?
I don't know. Think
What else can make a high-pitched cry?
a monkey.
Oh, maybe. But let's do something different. Hold on, I'm going to pause you. Let's do something different than an animal. Like this, you're doing the same scenario here. I think you can come up with something a little bit better. Because that was very similar.
There's a zombie apocalypse, and then they saw a dolphin out of the water, and the zombies wailed. Make that up.
Because they saw a dolphin?
Yeah.
I thought you were going somewhere else with that, but sure.
A zombie.
Zombie.
For zombie apocalypse.
Huh?
What's for zombie apocalypse?
So, what's the next letter in zombie? Okay, and then the E part is going to be I-E. There you go.
Is it 2 words? Apocalypse.
Found it.
Apocalypse.
So what's going to say
You.
U normally does, but any vowel can say make that lazy vowel
A.
sound. It's going to be an A. It's a
Same word.
long word, so you might want to go down here with that.
Like that then.
Nope, it's actually 2 separate words. Yeah. So say the whole sentence first.
A zombie apocalypse saw a dolphin, so it wailed.
A zombie apocalypse.
A zombie. There was a zombie apocalypse. Okay, I got almost there. Wait, no, I'm gonna move this.
So say the whole sentence again
There
before you write.
was a zombie apocalypse, and one zombie saw a dolphin, so it wailed.
It makes total sense.
There was a
Maybe.
zombie apocalypse.
So you had the A for What's the next syllable?
Apocalypse.
Pock. Yeah. Another but yeah.
Lips. Apocalypse.
I'm gonna even double check that. I think it's an A.
Apocalypse.
Oh, actually, no, it's a Y. That's right. L-Y-S-E. You picked a really hard word. There you go.
There was a zombie apocalypse, and a dolphin.
Yeah, make it a D. But the fin, do you know another way to make a F sound?
TH.
PH. You're picking words we haven't done patterns for. There we go.
Dolphin. A dolphin. And zombie. Excited.
Good job. Let's check our sentence. What do we need here? So reread it now.
There was a zombie apocalypse, and a zombie saw a dolphin, and the zombies wailed.
I like how you were going to say scream, because wailed kind of means screamed, high pitched. Saw. say. Good job. Now you get to draw a picture. You need to draw a picture of a zombie apocalypse and a dolphin.
Frankenstein.
Do you know what a zombie apocalypse is?
Nope.
I've actually seen one.
What?
So a zombie apocalypse. One zombie or more than one zombie?
A bunch of zombies.
Have you ever been to Faneuil Hall in Boston?
I don't know.
Quincy Market?
I have no idea.
No.
Maybe, probably.
So when my kids were little and we were with friends and their kids were little, it was the 4 parents and 7 kids all together.
Ooh.
And we were going to walk to the subway to go home. And all of a sudden, I kid you not, 100 zombies came out of like the buildings. But they weren't real. It was like, I don't know if it was like a game or something, but all these people dressed up as like a zombie apocalypse and they were running the streets of Boston.
Oh.
My kids were little, it scared the crap out of me. But it was pretty funny. These look good.
You look like Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just draw 3 of them because I need to have room for
Yes, for your
the
dolphin.
dolphin.
But can you imagine, like, you're just like walking along the streets, trying to get to the subway, and all of a sudden 100 people dressed as zombies like come rushing out of these buildings. And I guess they were whaling.
I eat brains. And then the dolphin.
Are zombies afraid of dolphins? Is that
I
a
have
thing?
no idea.
They were just being
That's my dolphin.
nice.
Like, I'm gonna go show my mom.